Welcome to Got a Problem, Mate. Sometimes I will have a problem and I'll bring it to my mate Billy Big Bill Zafar. Sometimes BZ will have a problem and he'll bring it to his best friend in the world, that's me. Other times our guests will have problems and we'll solve it for them, and your problems will be solved by our guest if you email them in. Welcome to the podcast, which is all about problems.
Got a problem, mate.
.com, the podcast.
.com. No, we don't have a website.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Got a Problem, Mate. I'm Joey Page. He's Bilal. You know that.
Hello.
Well, you don't know that, but it did say it in the title, even if you're just
This will be the first time a lot of people listening, because this is a big guest.
It's a big guest.
Yeah.
We've got last minute. Do you want to go?
Do I want to say what happened?
Do you want to say what happened?
Sure. We were supposed to have a guest coming in, and they cancelled very last second.
3 minutes before they were due in the studio. Luckily, a good friend of ours
wandered in.
was
like
in the same building.
And we said, do you want to come here?
And that's what's going to happen.
And to be honest, he couldn't say no.
He could have said
no. It would have been rude if he said no.
No, because it would have just been like the first episode, but it was just me and you.
No, but he doesn't know that.
People love that. I did give him the option.
Right.
I mean, he could still walk out.
He might not come into the seat.
But let's start today's episode properly.
Yeah.
Obviously, at the beginning of each episode, we talk about a problem that we have both had during the week. Bilal.
Yeah. So
what's your problem, mate?
My one, I mean, it's kind of a nice problem in a way.
Oh, is it?
Well, got married recently and got a bunch of vouchers. See, my family, right? Cash. Yeah. Fantastic. Her family,
Posh
voucher.
People always give vouchers.
I know. Lots of John Lewis vouchers, probably like almost sort of 700 quid of John Lewis vouchers.
That'll get you one ladle, because John Lewis is expensive.
I don't need anything. I need cash, right? I got my slow cooker. I got my air fryer. I got my big TV. I don't need anything else. What do I do with it? Because you got a year to spend it, right?
No.
Don't you?
You only have to, as long as you've been on the account of it, it's a year from the last time you looked at that account with the...
What?
code. Yeah.
So I can have it for 20 years?
I've still got one from when I got married, and my marriage is over, and I've still got the voucher.
Is that allowed?
I shouldn't have said that out loud, because they might listen and they might be like, where's that £100 voucher? And I've got it. They can have it. I don't want it. Anyway. But
so, yeah, my problem is I don't really know what to do with it, because I still want to spend it, but we don't really need anything. But we'll talk to the guest about that.
Have you got a good bed?
Yeah, it's fine.
You should get something really luxury with it.
Also, you know when you're renting, so you don't want to like if we wanted new cupboards, we'd have to get rid of these ones and then, I don't know, replace them when we leave. And it's just such a headache.
Yeah, but you wouldn't spend £700 on new cupboards.
No, but you spend some of it. Nice big sliding doors.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You want a walk-in wardrobe?
A walk-in? Isn't that a room?
Yeah, it's like a little mini room made out of wardrobes.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a cupboard.
My mum and dad have got one.
Have they?
Yeah.
I forgot that they're rich.
They're not rich. My dad just did well as an electrician.
What's your thing?
What's my thing?
What's your thing today?
Have you ever presented the podcast? What's your thing?
What's your thing?
My problem? Well, we were talking about yours, that you've just completely cut that off. Like, I'm done
with
that
no,
now.
because we need to get the guest on and, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
My problem is, so my friend Austin, right?
Oh, dear.
He's won a trip to Rome for doing really well at work. And you're allowed to take one guest with you, but you're not allowed to take kids. So that rules his wife out. She's got to look after the baby. So he's taking me. And there's a fancy dress party. And it's quite a big thing. And it's Once Upon a Time is the theme. And I've left it too late to get a costume because I've got to leave late next week. I really need to solve this before I go.
Toilet paper, mummy.
What's that Once Upon a Time?
Sorry?
The theme is Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time, mummies. What does
that mean? They existed once upon.
What does that mean?
Like fairy tales.
Yeah, the guest's going to help us with this.
Yeah,
because I don't know. Let's get our guest in.
The best thing I was thinking I could do is go as a bowl of porridge from Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But I don't know how to realise that in a costume.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest is someone we booked a long time ago. And singer, comedian, just finished a giant tour, huge venues, I imagine, all sold out probably. We'll find out.
On the tour with Jeff Gottman. That's the wrong. I'm reading the wrong
No, that's
notes.
the wrong guess. Soccer AM. Talk about that. Soccerettes. Not sure about that, but we'll.
Fantastic goalkeeper.
Fantastic goalkeeper.
Not bad on pitch. Great singer.
Is this the actual intro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Everyone, it's Lloyd Griffith.
Go on, say that again. Griffin.
Lloyd Griffin.
Griffin. Fucking hell.
All right, your intro now.
Huh?
We do one intro each.
Oh, I thought I was just going to chip in on your one today.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
that was quite...
Oh, is that it?
I think he just wanted to get on with it. He had better things to do.
I'd like to get my name right for a fucking start.
Lloyd Griffin.
Lloyd Griffith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's not hard.
That's what I said.
To be fair, I know him better than you. And can I say, you can't get this even if you're watching this on YouTube. You won't know that he smells absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
How are you, mate?
I smell great.
What are you using these days on the old body?
I'm obsessed with aftershaves and smells.
Yeah.
So I've maybe like 40, 45 perfumes.
Do
aftershaves.
you?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. So today I'm wearing Another 13 by Le Labo. Yesterday I was wearing Bulgari Aqua.
Sorry, Another 13 is the name of the...
Another 13 is the...
It's confusing because you said how many you had and then you had another 13.
Oh yeah, true.
So
Okay,
he's got 53.
I thought, yeah.
So I've got it's a perfume by Le Labo, and the make is called Another 13, but they always have like numbers like Santal 31.
Oud Wood. That's the only one I know.
Who's that
Old
by?
Wood. What, Old
Tom
Spice?
Ford.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. I
that's
don't wear
good.
that. I usually wear stuff that's not out there that people go, oh, what's that? So, for example, you didn't recognise it because it's. So I wear things like, well, I'm not going to tell them because it's otherwise I'll give away my. But yeah, that's what I like because I'm fat. I struggle sometimes to wear clothes, as in that I like. So I spend a lot of money on perfume because I know that that'll always fit me.
But you look fantastic today.
Thank you.
This is a good
It's
look.
a great colour on you. I love a Lacoste.
Yeah.
As well.
Well, again, this was just. I'm not supposed to be on this podcast.
No.
Let's get that out of the.
Yeah.
You're essentially taking over. I turned up to the workplace upstairs, and I was like, "All right, mate, how you doing?" He's like, "Oh yeah, we've got a podcast. We're doing this podcast. We've got this really famous singer that I fancy that I've asked on the podcast." I will throw you under the fucking bus, mate. And let's be honest, she ain't listening. She's too busy hanging out with Jeff Goldblum. And
That's
you
true
went,
as
she's just pulled out like a minute ago.
Yeah.
Can you come on it? And I just told you, I've just had 2 pints at lunchtime
Yeah.
playing darts.
So I
So
knew
this is a
that
hot mic.
we knew
that
you
we
were
were
going
on
to
here
say
as well.
no.
Yeah.
He'll say yes to anything.
Yeah, so I was
Go
like,
get
well,
him.
I just feel like you're taking advantage of me.
Do
Well,
you
go on.
feel like you would have, if you hadn't had 2 pints, do you think you would have said no, fuck off?
I know, I'd have still said yes.
Yeah.
But if you'd have emailed me and messaged me going, will you come on this podcast, I'd have absolutely said no.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
So
that's
this is the
fine.
way to hook him in.
Yeah, so you
I
just
think we
find
just leave
them.
a spot called Pick a Mix every time we do a block of bookings.
So for the listener, I guess viewer, this where you record is like a hotspot for comedians writing. So
Yeah.
it's you.
So
you
I
just net-
think,
just get a
because
net.
also, listen, you dummies that aren't in showbiz, we block record these sometimes. We change our clothes to make it look a different day. But
Why
we
would
do
you
block.
give it
Don't
away?
worry about it. They don't.
I did wonder why there was so many clothes on that
Yeah.
casting couch over there.
Why? So, and the thing is,
Go on.
if we just leave one gap open and we say today's episode is Pick a Mix, and it's whoever's upstairs.
It'd be quite sad though, going back home, putting that shirt away that you didn't have to wear because there was no one upstairs.
I did change already.
Yeah, I know, because I've seen your little fluorescent thing over there.
That is quite sad.
I had that one on an earlier episode. Earlier.
Who was your earlier episode?
We had Suze Kempner
Yeah,
and Josh
Doctor Who.
Glantz.
don't know Josh Glantz. Good
He's
lad?
an Australian character comedian.
Right, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine.
Oh no, that's fine.
Did you have a nice tour?
Yeah, good tour. Thanks. 2 months. Pretty tiring by the end of it. Like
Big venues, yeah.
a real mix. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Can I ask you a
Go
question?
on.
At any point, did you do a venue
Yeah.
where it would have been possible for a stray dog to wander in off the street and run around the audience?
It wasn't off the
'Cause they're
street,
the
it
kind
wasn't
of venues
stray.
that Bilal's playing on his tour.
It wasn't stray. It was someone let their dog into the venue and it walked about a bit.
Really?
But
And
you're
then-
playing venues with at least a lobby between
There's
the
a foyer,
stage
yeah.
and
There's a foyer. Yeah.
Oh, I don't do foyers.
There's
I
a
don't agree
studio
with that.
space.
Yeah.
There's a studio
Bilal's
space
very
in between.
strict, no foyers.
No foyers, absolutely not.
I did a venue in London, and then the venue managers came up and went, one of your mates has brought a baby. I was like, what? It was like a 4-week-old baby. I was like, have they? Do you want to let them in? I was like, well, I guess, but if they start screaming, then just kick them out. So I've had a baby. I've had like a very new baby. They had ear defenders.
That's one of your mates.
Yeah,
actually,
my mates.
that-
Yeah, shout out to Tom and Nikki.
Tom and Nikki.
Congratulations on your baby, but you're ruining the arts for everyone else.
No, but I thought it was quite nice. That was their first gig that they ever went to. It was me at Leicester Square Theatre.
Yeah, but if the baby screamed, it
Didn't scream. Had ear defenders on. Was quiet the
Was
whole
asleep.
time. It was mad, wasn't it?
Oh, okay,
mad.
good baby.
Slept the whole way through, little fucker.
Oh.
Now, do you
Unbelievable.
think if they struggle to get the baby to sleep, they're just putting on like
Yeah, I guess
YouTube
what they
videos of you?
Well, more like the ITVX special.
Yeah.
That's available. Once on a Fun, Lloyd Griffith.
Sorry?
Nice.
What? Lloyd Griffith, Once on a Fun. Sorry, that's my name. Lloyd
One
Griffith.
ton of fun.
Yeah, I know you
One
said
ton of
one
fun.
ton of fun.
one ton.
Lloyd.
Of fun. Griffith.
Right.
1 ton.
Not a
of fun.
wonton.
1 ton.
Not a 1 ton of fun like you get from Itsu.
He's northern, Bilal. That's what the Saxon is.
Where are you from?
A Saxon.
He's from Grimsby.
He's
Famously.
northern. That's what this Saxon is.
What do you think about the film Grimsby? That was respectful.
Absolutely hated it, despised it,
Yeah.
and one of the main reasons I despised it is because I got an email about 2 years before saying, "Can Lloyd audition for this? We're looking for an overweight Grimsby Town fan in his early 30s." And I was like, "All right, well, I've been training for this for 25 years, and didn't get it." How mad's that?
What was the audition? What'd you have to do?
Just turn up as a fat Grimsby Town fan.
Just be like, wee.
Well, no, there was script, and it was improv in front of.
Okay.
Do you know Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his casting director. And I had to go there, just do scripts and stuff, do a bit of improv, and I didn't get it. John Thompson got it.
Who's John Thompson?
Fast show.
From the Fast Show.
Oh.
Nice.
Jazz.
That guy. Oh, Jazz. Yeah. That's
Shite.
Yeah.
Wow, he's in that.
Yeah,
As Lloyd.
as me. Well, no, I think he's actually as the person that
Yeah.
Sacha probably had in mind. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't like it. It was just an attack on the working classes.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
And it's weird because he's done so much good stuff.
Oh mate, I was growing up obsessed with Sacha Baron Cohen. Watched everything, like absolutely digested anything that he did, including like, have you seen the Charlie Chaplin Award for the? Oh my gosh, he gets his Charlie Chaplin Award for the English Oscars, I think it is, or the American BAFTAs. He's one of the two. And it's one of the funniest things you'd ever see. Someone accepting an award that's clear. At the end, well, I'm not going to ruin it, but watch it.
Okay.
Sacha
No,
Baron
ruin
Cohen,
it. I
Charlie
know.
Chaplin. Have you seen it?
No, but tell
It's so because
Oh.
the viewers will want to get on YouTube,
Pause
They can
this.
pause this now.
toggle over, come back, go. Actually, do you know what? Fair play to Lloyd. It's a shame he's not on tour anymore.
Yeah.
When's this going out?
Within the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, so
Something you want to plug?
I'll be on tour next year,
Yeah. Okay.
next spring.
You
We can hold this back.
Nah,
Till
not doing
then.
Edinburgh. No.
Should we hold this back till next year, this
We'll
episode?
hold this back.
No, hold it back till you get the girl on. Then it'll make no sense.
I had some questions for her.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'll answer them.
She has a song. Now let me find it. Sorry. I wrote how. I mean, you're musical.
Just
I
a little
wrote
bit.
how do
Degree
you
in music.
write a song? Because I saw
Yeah.
Peter Andre reality show where he went into the studio to write a song,
Yeah.
and the other guy was just kind of like ba 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 ba, and it seemed like he was doing the work.
Well, thanks for asking, Bilal. I come up with a melody,
Yes,
and then
like Peter Andre.
like Peter Andre. So I am, I'm quite a musical boy, classically trained singer, degree in music, very good, and turn up to podcasts. So I guess already, better than the actual guest.
Very hard working.
Very hard working. So what I'll do is I'll come up with a melody, and I'll send that melody to my musical director that I work with, and then she will then put that into a song, and we'll just work at it to and fro.
And when you come up with it, what are you sending? Is it your a voice note going ba 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 ba?
Voice note, also sometimes on a piano.
Cool.
Yeah. I will sometimes go away to a small old church that is now a converted church, if you will, in West Yorkshire. And I stay there for a week, and then we'll just write and then play on this piano and then send that to Vicky. She'll put it into a song.
Is
and then
this church
go on?
half of it turned into some flats?
So the whole church is now flats, yeah.
I think I've been there.
Where is it?
It's like on the moors.
Bolster Moor?
I think so.
Wait,
Why-
so you
why have
rent
you
a
been there?
flat in a church?
Yeah.
Somebody was renting one of them flats, a mate of mine, years ago.
Yeah,
But
but
it was
it's
still half a church
No.
at that point. So
Airbnb-
they'd only done half of it.
Oh, it's an Airbnb.
Yeah, it might be now, but I'm saying this is like
Well, maybe, yeah. It's in
6
Bolster
years
Moor.
ago.
Yeah. But I go there. And it's lovely. It's beautiful. Highly recommend it. Next question.
Do you have any anxiety dreams?
No, not really.
Oh.
I do.
I had one the other night. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
I had a dream that I was a wrestler, WWF wrestler, and I was complaining that I wasn't getting enough matches on TV, being used enough. And the guy said, well, it's because you haven't got big enough muscles. And I looked and I thought, yeah, fair point.
So mine is usually I'm about to start a gig
Yeah.
and I'm unprepared. Do you never have any of those?
I don't know.
Lloyd is a supremely confident, highly skilled operator in the world of comedy, so I doubt he gets anxiety.
Well, I guess you've been performing
I'm
for a long
overconfident
time.
for 12 years as a stand-up.
As a stand-up, but before that you were doing live stuff.
Singing.
Whereas for me this is all you,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I've been performing my whole life.
Cool.
Well, since the age of like 7 or 8. Is it?
Yeah.
It's tragic. I talked about that in my last show.
It's being tragic.
1 ton of fan.
Mm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's quite tragic. Yeah, I think just from an early age, I just realised I wanted to be a performer. And I didn't know in what medium that'd be. And I just thought that'd be singing. And then I went to a comedy club in East London and then was like, oh, this is great. I want to do this.
Do you remember who you saw?
Yeah. Lee Hurst.
Yeah, was it Backyard?
Yeah, the anti-vaxxer. And then opening was Milton Jones.
Anti-vaxxer.
In the middle was Stefano Paolini.
I don't know Stefano.
He's an impressionist
Oh, cool.
of an anti-vaxxer.
Right.
And then closing was Mickey Flanagan.
Oh, he's the biggest. Yeah.
Mickey Flanagan and Milton
earther.
Jones hadn't done TV at this point.
Yeah.
It's like 2006, 2000, 7, 8. And I just was blown away. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And then I just kept going back to the backyard and just watching comedy and entering their joke competition to get free tickets.
Did you win?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
See,
What a wholesome story.
Not really.
such a
About
talented
anti-vaxxers.
gift. So before we get on to your problem that you brought in, Lloyd,
Yeah.
right?
Down the stairs.
Yeah. What do you think? So our problems
Yeah,
that we got this week. I've got to go to fancy dress party.
Yeah.
It's quite a strict remit. And
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
with
Once
it.
upon a time.
Once upon a time, and I obviously, you know me. I would like, if possible, to look cool.
Yeah.
But my mate is also saying, "Oh, maybe we should go as Goldilocks and the Three Bears with this other couple." So it's like, I don't want to go dressed. Like, what am I going to do? Get a bear suit, like a blow up bear suit? It seems like a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I thought about going as a bowl of porridge if it's Goldilocks, but I don't really know how you would realise that.
Massive.
So
Bowl of porridge hat.
help me out.
Well, if you're going as porridge, thinking, you just go as oat.
Quaker Oats box.
You just go as oat.
Go as
I
that.
guess that's not like a northern joke, really.
Yeah.
So I guess the northern listeners are
So what does
Yeah,
that
they'll
mean?
like that.
We can just go as oat.
As you are, right?
Oat is
out.
in like oat is
Nothing.
northern for anything.
Yeah.
Just go as oat.
Oh, yeah. Northern comedy.
Fucking, I wish your guest hasn't cancelled.
Do you think that would have won the backyard joke competition?
My backyard, I can't remember what the
No,
backyard.
do you think that one there? Just
Yeah, it
then?
would have done. Yeah, if,
okay,
it
cool.
was porridge related. Yeah. Are you keeping the tash?
Yeah, I've had it for
Yeah,
ages.
Yeah. No, but I mean for the
Oh,
Fan-
yeah, I'm not
for-
shaving it off for fancy dress
yeah
in a company holiday that I don't care about.
carpet, Aladdin's carpet.
I could go as a carpet. That is pretty good, actually.
Just get a carpet and then
Rugs are
wrap it
quite
around
expensive,
you.
though, aren't
Well,
they?
no, not no. That I had a
Yeah,
rug on my
piece.
last tour. I can just fix you up with Grimsby Carpet Warehouse. They've got some.
Yeah, but I'm leaving next week.
You got to go Grimsby before.
Yeah, you got to go
You
around
could do that.
I can get my mum to post.
I,
it.
annoyingly, I could have gone last Saturday. I was up in Blackburn. I was not miles away, is it, compared to here?
It's 2.5 hours away.
It's still better than what it would be from here.
Yeah, I think you can just get a normal rug. You can just get. You will be able to
Can't
find a
hold
cheap.
out and put my face through it.
Exactly, yeah. And I think a lot of people make use of rugs with holes in going forward. So actually, maybe that's not environmentally friendly. I don't know. Like maybe as Aladdin, goes the genie, blew up.
Blew up. But people might think I'm in the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, but not if you've got a teapot coming out your bottom
Oh.
and a little. You've got long hair, so you can do the little twizzly thing.
Do you want me
Maybe.
to help?
Do Will
I
Smith?
don't want you to help.
Do
Oh,
Will Smith's accent?
Yeah, I probably won't do any accents. I could. Well, oh, wait, was Robin Williams a genie at some
Yeah.
point?
Yeah.
Best one.
So you'll do that accent, will you?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What
It's
accent
part
do
of
you do?
fancy dress doing an accent.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Bilal, your
Yeah.
problem was you don't
Mine
know how to
was-
spend £700 in John
I got
Lewis.
a lot of vouchers for getting married.
Oh, congrats on
And,
getting married. When did you
thank
get
you very
married?
much. A couple of weeks, a month ago, something. I don't
Really?
know. Check it out.
Oh, that's great.
Pretty good.
That's lovely.
Yeah, like I was saying, my family did all cash and her side did all vouchers, but I don't really know what I need from like John Lewis.
John Lewis.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're all
lovely.
John Lewis.
Lovely.
It's good, but like, what
Yeah.
do
But
I?
when you're in a rented
That's it, innit?
property, What did you buy for £700 in John Lewis?
I was on the John Lewis website only the other day, looking at curtains.
Curtains.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Do you know what? I think you're right here.
Yeah,
I was joining in.
Well, you just want to know how much curtains were.
Sorry, mate.
Do you know the answer? So it's by size. Okay. Yeah, and they don't really do off the peg. Pardon the pun. Curtains. You have to. It's measured to design. Bespoke. Yeah. Bespoke.
I can join him when he doesn't know the word he's looking for.
They're made to measure. I guess you could say it's also
What sort of
bespoke.
curtains were you after?
Stripy ones, deck chair style. I like the ones in my bedroom at the moment, but they keep falling down a little bit. So I'm thinking about getting some new ones and putting those in the spare room. Yeah. Egyptian cotton bed sheets.
High thread count.
Silk. Yeah, very high thread count. Silk pillowcase.
Oh.
Nice towels.
That's a
Really
good
nice
shout.
towels. Yeah.
No, but can I just say, he's got a cat, so all that's going to happen is your cat's going to piss all over your nice towels.
No, that's
I
not
don't
what
know.
cats do.
That's not, yeah. Air fryer.
Got one.
Got one.
You
You air fryer?
No.
Big telly, he's got that. Tells us every
got a
week
big
on
telly.
podcast.
How big's your TV?
How big's your TV? Is that what this podcast's become?
I want to know.
I live in Waterloo. Do you know Waterloo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I live on the roundabout. I live in the IMAX.
Oh, inside.
That's a big
I've got-
TV.
yeah,
That's a big TV.
Yeah, so try and beat that, mate. Sonos. Got a Sonos?
No.
Well, there you go. That's that
Okay.
sorted.
Okay.
How many rooms you got in your house?
2 bedrooms.
2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
And then but in total 5.
5.
Yeah. Get yourself 3 Sonos.
3.
Yeah. Bedroom, kitchen, living room, potentially hallway with a little sound.
And he could put your new album on. Sorry, I just forgot you're not the guest I'd originally.
I'm happy to say that. You can put my new album on. You can stream my music at, what's her name?
Don't worry about it.
Flaky Susan. But I have a Sonos, and it's one of the best things that I've got in my house because I don't like silence, and it is quite silent since she left. I would say Sonos is probably the best thing that you can get.
Okay.
I love having music around the house.
Yeah.
So it's great. So I wake up in the morning, stick the radio on.
I've always got
Talksport?
music on.
I never listen to Talksport.
That is so classist because we're working class. You assume we
Do you want to know what I listen to?
I'm working class, thank
No,
you.
you're not.
Radio 1 in the morning. Greg
Really?
James. I think he's absolutely fucking brilliant. Can I swear on this?
Yeah.
I then listen to Six Music,
Very
Marianne
cool.
Hobbs, and then I listen to Craig Charles, and then I'll probably go
Craig
back
Charles.
to Jordan North and Vic Hope.
You
then
listen to the radio all the time then.
well, if I'm in the house, because often you're
you
right.
don't put albums. I'm just listening to albums.
Don't listen to albums. I think that's for
Pretentious.
cars,
Okay.
for listening on in my ears,
Yeah.
headphones, and for making love.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, playlists and
Has
albums.
this got anything to do with your breakup? Because you've picked inappropriate albums
She
for love
didn't want to make
making?
love to Talksport.
No.
It's sexy though.
Oh, I didn't want to
What
make
can I
love
say?
to Charlie Baker in the afternoon.
Selco. It's where the trade go.
Soccer AM.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not on it anymore. You know that.
It's not even a program anymore, is it?
No, it's finishing.
No, it's according to a statement, it's in consultation.
Oh.
But it might be finished, it might not be. So yeah,
right.
I think there's just a lot of rumours going around.
I
at the
didn't know
moment.
you weren't on it. I'm
I
very
left
sorry.
in 2019. Yeah, which is I think
Bad
4
year.
years ago. Yeah, but you know, maybe if you can use the vouchers to get like a Sky Script subscription.
I'm not gonna watch.
Why wouldn't you watch Soccer AM? It's a good program.
I used to watch it a lot.
Yeah.
When
I used
Lloyd
to
was on
love it.
No, obviously not. Yeah,
No,
no idea, mate.
What was that like?
Being host of Soccer AM.
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Massive.
Like I used to watch it as a kid. We never could afford Sky growing up, so my old teacher, Mr. Reddin, used to record it. And then when we had wet break at school, he used to wheel
Wet
in
break.
It's not what it sounds like.
Soccerettes.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
There's so much editing going on in today's episode, isn't there? There's no ways letting that stay in.
They used to wheel out the TV, and we used to watch Soccer AM during the breaks, and it was
What
great.
a cool
He used to love it.
teacher.
He was really cool. He actually was. He used to come in giving us albums and go, right, I've listened to these albums, anyone want it? And like, so I remember getting Blur, Great Escape,
Wow.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. He's like, if you ever go to university, tell girls that you like Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. And I went to Exeter, and they could not have given a shit about Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I think they expected me to go to Goldsmiths or somewhere.
My old drama teacher introduced me to Roots Manoeuvre.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's the reason I became stand-up, actually.
Really?
Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray. Yeah. What a great name. But yeah, Sucker AM was great. And, you know, I used to, when I first went on as a guest, it was one of those moments where I don't get really starstruck from people, but like from sets, I really do. So
that's funny.
When I went on as a just a punter, we got invited by an ex-girlfriend of mine. She was really good friends with Will from TFI Friday.
Oh yeah,
producer Will, and so we got invited to TFI Friday when they did the kind of like the revamp of it in Holborn. And then we was, I'll just come up for like an hour or so, 2 hours before. So we went up and we just got absolutely shit-faced. And I was just so starstruck from being on the TFI Friday set.
Well, what a programme.
Oh my God.
I wish something like that existed now.
Yeah, but again, there were these magazine shows that just didn't survive the time. And the only magazine show that did was Sucker AM. So you had Sucker AM, you had The Girly Show, you had The Word, you had Big Breakfast, you had TFI Friday, all sorts. I can't remember. Was it Tunnel? I can't remember.
Tunnel, yeah.
So we had all these shows which
didn't
survive because, you know, if the Girly Show existed now, if the Word existed now, you know, even you see clips of Big Breakfast when Johnny Vaughan was just getting Denise Van Outen to say swear words. People, you wouldn't survive now. Yeah, it wouldn't because it was a different time. But Sucker AM did move and it evolved, but people didn't like the fact that it evolved, and they're like, well, it's boring now. Okay, well, it's not boring, but it's just a different show. Yeah, and you can't, you know, sadly parade the
best thing you've got is
in bikinis.
Is Saturday brunch.
When I say sadly, you can't. I need to go back on that. It is fine to have ladies in bikinis, you know, if you want to, but
shouldn't force
at 10:30 on a Saturday morning. You know, you look back and go, well, maybe that shouldn't have been. And Max Rushton, who was the presenter that took over from Tim Lovejoy, wrote a really good article about it in The Athletic and stuff. So
that's a good age.
He's great on
TalkSport
as well.
Yeah, good age, all that lot. Yeah, Max Rushton's amazing.
I love him.
The best broadcaster, yeah. So, it was an amazing experience to be a part of. And like, you're sat on that sofa, you're interviewing guests that you saw so many people before you interview. So I absolutely loved it.
Was there a footballer who you were just like, wow, I'm so glad that I met that footballer? Like just for their playing ability, not necessarily they was like the greatest person, but who was there that came on that you really loved as a footballer?
Well, David Seaman, I think, sticks in my mind. Wow. I'd actually met David a few times before on doing football-related things, but that was one that was like, this is great. Henrik Larsson.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, Stilian Petrov. Yeah. Very lovely lad. But yeah, I've also met Lionel Messi, which is, you know,
that's insane.
Great. So, yeah.
And what is his, like, because he had all them growth hormones, is he like out of proportion?
No, does he have really giant feet, like really?
No, just normal size man.
We're basically asking, is he a mutant?
No, just normal size guy.
Where did you meet him?
In Barcelona football club.
I'd love it if you just said
in Tesco.
In Halfords.
Yeah. In Halfords in Barcelona.
That's cool. Was he nice?
Lovely guy, yeah. Lovely lad.
Yeah.
So, Lloyd.
More questions?
What is your problem that you brought in for us that you came up with on the stairs on the way down as our emergency break glass guest for today? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Have I answered your question about John Lewis vouchers? You've got loads to spend there.
Yeah, no, you did really well.
I think I've got a wish list on John Lewis as well.
Oh yeah, what's on that?
You could buy Lloyd something as a thank you for coming on at the last minute.
Fuck me, that's amazing. Actually,
get your curtains.
They might be too expensive than £750. I think.
Can I just say, if you buy really nice curtains, it will make your place look amazing. Anybody's place amazing if you get really good curtains.
Okay, the wish list is private, but I'm willing to show you.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can just like tell me a few bits.
I've bought the majority of this. There's a John Lewis Any Day storage box, which I bought 2 of. Sonos, which I bought 2 of. Ted Baker Navy striped linen double-breasted blazer, but that's out of stock.
Clothes is maybe a good idea.
A True Grace Manna Portobello oud scented candle.
Bloody hell.
A Sonos Roam smart speaker.
Another Sonos.
Some Espar hydrating cleansing milk.
Sorry.
Some Espar hydrating cleansing milk.
That's really nice in a flat white.
It's for your face.
Oh. I knew that.
And then. Well, there's a West Elm mid-century 3-drawer chest, but I've actually this is from ages ago.
We're really running down the clock here, aren't we? Yeah. What's your problem then, please, Lloyd?
I enjoyed that.
My problem is I keep getting invited last minute onto a lot of. I'm just joking. All my mates are leaving London.
Right. Well,
Where are they going?
Outside of London.
Like Reading?
No.
Nicer places. He's got nicer friends than us.
West Sussex, East Sussex, Sussex,
Just Sussex.
Surrey, bit of Hampshire. But yeah, just out they're leaving London. So a lot of people move to London, don't they? With aspirations of making it big, and
They give up on that and get kids.
These are all but these are all civilians.
Yeah,
these are none of them are comedians. They're all civilians, and they fall in love, get married, then realise that they can't sustain a family in a 2-bedroom flat in London.
And how many friends roughly are you saying?
My God.
Like, are we talking like 6, 7?
Ben. Ben. There's actually
Triple
3.
Ben.
I'm not even
Triple
joking. There's
Bens.
3 Bens.
Ben.
Steve. Bakes. Piggin. I'd say 9.
9. Now,
Macca.
just before we continue,
There's 3 friends left in London.
just before we continue, I would say, how many non-comedy friends do you have, Bilal? Because I think you can really tell what a nice, well-rounded person somebody is by how many friends they've got outside of comedy. I've got loads. You've clearly got loads. I don't think you've probably got many, have you, Bilal?
I've got a few.
How many?
Maybe 5 or 6.
No, okay.
I've got like 5 mates in comedy.
Really?
Yeah.
Close mates, and then 700 mates outside of comedy.
6 now.
Yeah, boys.
Okay.
The slightly single lens.
But I totally feel what you're saying here, because this happened to me like in lockdown as well. People panicked and left London quite quickly.
Did they?
Like Tom Parry,
Devon.
who is in comedy. He just within like week 2 of the pandemic was like, I've moved to Devon. I was like, what? Yeah, we just moved to Devon. We're having a kid.
Really?
Like, what? And like, so those people who didn't even really get a chance to like process that they were going. They just went. Yeah, my mate John, Sevenoaks. It's not that far, but he never comes into London. And I think people not working in London anymore is a big problem, because you'd see them after work in town. Now they don't come in.
We've got a WhatsApp group, and it used to be like, anyone up for a slurp after pint? Anyone up for a scoop after work? And then now it's like, oh no, mate, working from home today.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've got to pick up the kids from school. I'm like, great.
Whereas you can't pick them up from school if you're in the office.
Famously.
Yeah, I think you've got to join. Like, there's I've done a show before, a tour show, where I've found that a group, there's like a Muslim meetup group for people that want friends, and they all sort of came in a group, and they didn't know each other that well, and they kind of become friends. So you want to join one of those?
Specifically Muslim?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to put Lloyd over too much here, because he already does have a fantastic ego. But I feel that Lloyd, and possibly myself, too cool to join a meetup group. Do you know what I mean? It seems like sort of thing.
A couple of things.
If you've got no friends,
I wouldn't say I'm too cool to meet
I
up.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I mean, also as well, like, I've got a blue tick.
Yeah, they'd be like, wait, are you from Soccerette? That's a bit weird.
Yeah. From where?
Another thing.
Soccerette.
Soccerette.
So, yeah.
No, not Soccerette.
Mate, you have got it on your mind, this Soccerette thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate, I was like 12 when I first saw that stuff. Of course, it's a big part of my mind.
And is it a problem?
It was a problem, wasn't it?
Why?
Because it's Saturday morning.
Yeah. No, but
nuts.
but most people moved on. And, like, it's happened. It's happened. Like, it hasn't been on for 12 years, 15 years.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Who presents it now?
John Fendley and Jimmy Bullard. And then before that, it was John Fendley.
Jimmy Bullard's coming on here, maybe.
Let me tell you, he's fucking up.
He is. I'll tell you why.
Go on.
My dad drinks in his pub.
Yeah, I mean,
He said he's coming on.
Mate, he ain't coming
Mark
on.
my words. He said he's
We're
coming
getting
on.
Jimmy Bullard.
I will bet you a £450 John Lewis voucher, he ain't coming on. I speak to Jimmy
I don't know if
very, very regularly. He ain't coming on. No offence.
Text him now.
You would have to go to his house
Yeah.
in the hope that he might be there, not fishing or golfing, in order for you to do a podcast. He ain't coming to Soho to do your podcast.
No, we get him on Zoom.
Your dad drinks in the bell, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He ain't coming on.
Yeah, he's coming on.
Right,
My dad plays golf with him.
If you think
It's going to be fun.
Jimmy Bullard knows how to use Zoom, you got an idea. But yeah, so it hasn't been on for, I'd say, 15, maybe longer years, Soccerette thing. So
I think you should bring it back.
Since maybe the invasion of Iraq. So, you know.
But
Go on.
I want to get to your problem, right?
Oh yeah, be
Here's
friends.
something.
Yeah, meet-up groups.
Also, so meet-up groups. Not that I'm not. My thing is as well. Like, I'm quite happy with the amount of friends I've got. I don't want any more. I'm not.
But if they're all leaving London,
Yeah, but they're
need
still
a couple
friends.
more.
Yeah, but I've got capacity for however many friends. I'm not looking to make more friends. I'm just like, do I just move to Sussex, or do I just carry on?
Move to Sussex.
I don't think you should move to Sussex.
Really? Yeah, but you need a fucking wingman at the moment, boy. That's
I've got
why.
Kishore though, our mutual friend.
Yeah,
So
Kishore, yeah.
I think you just got to bridge those gaps a bit, and it'll be
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, and I think maybe you're right. Yeah, let's go out in Bermondsey.
Yeah, or come out with me like tomorrow. Me, Kishore, and Barnaby Slater. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Margate.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
If it was you and Kishore, fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Luke McQueen comes out of us.
Keep that. Luke McQueen's a good lad. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him and his dad.
Wait, Mark Silcox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm off that. I'm in Torquay tomorrow. I'm off to see I'm off to see Exeter Bolton, and then I'm doing a gig in Torquay. So I can't do
why are
it.
you seeing Exeter Bolton?
I'm in Torquay in the evening, so I thought,
Okay,
well,
you just gotta go
can you
see
go and see
the game.
David Earl? Do you know David Earl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and watch the game with him.
You
cool.
probably give Tom Perry a ring. He's down there doing nothing.
yeah. Give Tom Perry. Well, that's
there
it.
you
You've
go.
solved
There
the
you go.
problem.
There we go.
I just need to go to Devon.
Do you go to a lot of football games that aren't your team?
Yeah. Every now and then. Yeah, we'll go to bits.
I've never done that.
I've got mates who like play for teams, so we'll go and watch them. I've got
Lionel
mates.
Messi.
Yeah. I go and watch PSG quite a lot.
Yeah.
He gets me tickets, and he's really good at getting me tickets as well. Like I text him in emojis, and he's I've just put the team
great.
in
Yeah.
ticket emoji question mark, and he's like, yeah, fine, on your name, mate, on your door, on the name. I've still had 2 points. But then I've got a lot like people that used to play for Grimsby that now play for like other teams. I go out and watch them. I just feel like I'm loyal to them.
Yeah.
I go and watch Woking every now and then because Porrick Hammond plays from, and it's just down the road.
That is like a really nice thing. I think you don't really get with Premier League supporting a Premier League team. Like Cy Thomas is always really proud of any Wycombe players that have left.
Yeah, I
and,
love it.
yeah, such a nice thing.
Oh,
you
it's
follow
great.
the player, not the.
Yeah, you follow the player. Do you know what I mean? And see
Why
what
don't
they're
you do that with like Ndombele?
Tunga and Dombella.
Why don't you do it with Dele Alli?
I do it with Giovanni Lo Celso. Well, it'd be hard to do it with Dele Alli because he can't get in any of the
He doesn't
teams
play,
that he actually
does
plays
he?
for.
He's not playing anymore.
Not even
Barely?
getting in the.
He's a lovely lad. Did a day's work with him. Lovely guy.
So what? Get in his head. What's happened?
What's gone wrong?
You know him.
Yeah, what's gone wrong? Bad managers.
Okay.
Not consistent. You need some players need an arm around them, and just Tottenham were just a conveyor belt of managers, and he just
Still
needed
are.
someone to. Yeah,
Still are.
exactly. Yeah, that'll never change.
Who's it going to be now?
Huh? Who's it going to be now?
Who's it going to be now?
I mean, there's a serious lack of managers around.
No, there's a serious lack of decent owners.
Well, sure.
Thank you.
That's the football chat done.
Yeah, it's been a nice football-heavy podcast. I feel like we've really singed off some of those horrible nerds that normally listen to this because you want to chat about cats and Twitch.
That's our entire fan base is the nerds.
What's
by the way.
Twitch?
I don't think so.
Twitch, I started doing streaming stuff on Twitch over lockdown. It got
What's
very big.
streaming?
Streaming. You
It's
stream
like your
video
own TV
games.
show.
You stream video games, but I did a thing where I'm the character of a football manager and I stream an old PES game, PES 5. You like
What's
PES? Pro Evolution Soccer? You never played it?
FIFA. Yeah. I'm a FIFA shill.
PES
Right.
used to be really, really good.
Yeah.
That's Twitch. So a lot of our
And that-
viewers and audience
is it an app?
from there. Yeah. It's a bit like YouTube, I guess, but live.
But live.
Live
Also a website.
Now, before we finish the podcast here today,
Oh,
we've got one more feature and then.
Yeah, fine.
Wait, the listener's question.
Oh shit! Yeah, of course. What's the? It's actually quite.
Well,
similar
it's
to
actually
Lloyd's
quite apt.
problem.
It's just like your problem,
Right.
which is
We'll get
that's
nothing
an
else.
issue.
No, well, I've got one as well. If not,
Okay, well, we'll give it a go. One moment, please. There it is.
okay.
Jamie sent a question in.
Dimitri?
Possibly.
No.
I'm betting not.
O'Hara.
Back end of 2019, I decided to move to the opposite end of the country for a work opportunity, which was presented to me for the business I work for. I moved by myself into a decent little place by the beach. Okay, quite a social area. Now, bear in mind, this move was right in the pandem.
Yes, using the terminology I tried to instill on this
Pandem.
podcast.
The move in 2019 wasn't in the middle of the pandem.
Yeah, it doesn't quite add up, does it? Pandem. I was so.
21.
So you didn't get to know anyone,
20.
basically. Since then, I've still not managed to get to know anyone nor make any real friends. I'm quite an unsociable person and find it hard to be open and get to know people. I'm still single, but eventually want to meet a nice girl to settle down with and build a life, but feel I can't do that without any friends or getting out. So the problem I would like to solve for me is, how do I
scroll through
approach
Tinder.
getting... He's written, how do I approach getting gout? How do I approach getting out? Meeting new people, making new friends, etc., without being the lone guy sitting in the bar by himself, just very awkward and uncomfortable. How does he do it? How's Jamie going to do
Obviously,
it?
the go-to answer would be Muslim friendship groups.
Yeah.
I don't know if they in that area.
Well, what did you say what area it was?
Berkshire to Cleveland.
Berkshire
Is it Durham / Durham?
Durham.
Yeah.
Durham's not by the sea.
None of this adds up, does it?
No.
None of this adds up.
Isn't,
Is this like? Did you send this
Is one
in?
of your listeners?
Yeah.
Where did you say? Where's he from first? Where do you?
It says.
Where's Cleveland?
It says. Well, look, it's back end of 2019. So
Yeah.
the pandemic started early-ish
Yeah,
2020,
March
all right? So
2020.
we can forgive
And
that.
where did he move from?
I decided to move to the opposite end of the country.
Yeah, but did he say?
No, is it Berkshire to Cleveland / Durham?
Oh, Cleveland
Right.
/ Durham. Yeah,
I don't know Cleveland.
Jamie,
Yeah.
not Jamie Powis, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Is
Who's
it?
Jamie Powis?
Look.
Yeah, I saw it on the email.
Oh, that was great. I really enjoyed that.
Good actor.
Good actor.
I'm
Hire him.
very
I've got a Hollywood Screen Actors Guild award. Thank
I'm
you.
very easily tricked though. If I go
Yeah.
to like a magic show, I'm like absolutely losing my mind.
knew. Say that.
Bilal's one of the most gullible people I've ever met, and I'm
Really?
quite gullible.
He's gullible.
What should he do?
I really
think
enjoyed that.
I enjoyed
move back to Berkshire would be my first thing.
Oh.
Your friends and family are there. Do you know what I mean? Just try and find a better job.
Start again.
But then also,
Start
We
again.
go again.
Yeah.
not to bring this back to football. If you're a footballer, get in a five-a-side team.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he not hanging out with people from work? Maybe look at that. Dating apps. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just dead scroll through Tinder until you get a date.
Dead scroll.
You know, just like
What's a dead
just
scroll?
stay up. You know,
Oh,
like when you're just
God, no.
mindlessly scrolling through. Just
No,
do
I
that
don't
till you
know.
find someone.
Also, is Tinder still going?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
cool.
think so.
Is it?
Field.
I use Hinge.
Field.
Hinge is good.
Field is. Mate, I got told off.
That's where I met my girlfriend. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah.
But it's a lovely app, apparently.
Yeah.
I got told off for not being available at the drop of a hat. Some
I
lady was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "Oh, actually, I'm just out tonight with some friends. I'm in Chelsea." She went, "How long are you in Chelsea for?" I was like, "Well, I guess we'll see where it takes us, but probably for the next 2 or 3 hours. Where are you tonight?" She went, "I'm in East London. Can you get to McDonald's in Liverpool Street in the next 20 minutes?" I was like,
Don't meet
No.
somebody at McDonald's in Liverpool Street.
I was
That's
like,
a great
"No,
place to
no,
start.
I can't. You're no use to me. Unmatched." I was like, "I don't think this app is for me."
No, it's
I feel
not
like-
that fierce actually at all.
Oh, really? All right.
You're no use to me.
You're no use to me. Yeah, I was like, okay, cool. So I just maybe I fantasize about going to a pub, having a local, and the landlord being like, "All right, Lloyd, usual.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just got to put the time in.
get in there, get into a pub, couple of barflies, you get a pub quiz together, quiz team going together. Maybe join a choir.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe join a choir.
Or if you don't like or can't sing,
Yeah,
go to an art class.
or go to
An
an class.
art class.
Start
Yeah, something like that.
throwing pottery.
Throwing.
Well,
you know-
Right. Yes, I understand.
Yeah. So yeah, there's options there, aren't there? I mean, Jamie.
Genuinely
Get on
good
there.
advice, actually.
It's actually good. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you
And-
wanted?
Yeah.
And
Go on.
you can use some of that advice for yourself because remember, all your friends have gone.
It's all made up. I just had to think of
It's
something on the
loads of
stairs on the way down.
So we're not going to hang out.
There's loads of friends. Yeah, no, I'm busy.
Okay, cool.
He really kind of wanted something out of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to the final feature of the
Go on then.
podcast, which is Colleen Nolan Knows Best. Colleen Nolan has got her own agony aunt page on the Mirror website.
Colleen Nolan.
Yeah, from the Nolan sisters.
Yeah, I'm friends with her son.
Are you?
Yeah, Shane. Lovely lad.
Shane Nolan.
Yeah.
Well,
I play football with him.
This
Very good footballer.
Is he?
Yeah, very good footballer. Very
This-
good singer as well. He sang at my mate Danny's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Maybe we'll hang out with him as well, shall we?
What?
You three, you
Okay.
two.
He's got a
So,
kid. Lives in Chester.
dear Colleen.
doxing everyone.
Dear Colleen, I have been with my girlfriend for 6 years and we've lived together in a rented flat. We've had rows over the last few weeks about the same thing that always causes all of our arguments. She hates my mess.
Mm.
She also hates that I work from home. Hates that I can't make a sandwich without wrecking the kitchen. Hates that I leave work stuff lying around, so on and so forth. She wants to come home from work to a tidy flat, but these things just don't really bother me. She's now saying that I should move out for a bit, whereas I actually want to settle down and possibly discuss having a baby.
She should move in with me.
She should move in with you.
Yeah, I've got a lovely, lovely tidy flat.
Are you a tidy person?
Oh my God, so tidy.
Are you?
Make the bed every morning, little plate over the top. Do you know what I mean? Like, cleaner comes once a week. I have.
Well, you can tell because you present yourself like.
Well,
you
I like
look
to
after
think so.
things
Yeah,
nicely.
like everything's like. I'll never go back. This morning I went to the shower. What are you looking at?
I was just looking like there's no scuffs. I was looking at my trainers. Yours are like.
Oh, these are brand new. Yeah.
Exactly, but you're keeping them nice.
I was on the way to the shower this morning, and I just saw a little bit of dust by my main plant in the hallway. I was like, that needs to get sorted out, and I'll sort it out this afternoon. Do you know what I mean? When I go back, but yeah, I think he's a disgrace. The bloke's a fucking idiot, and
I kind
all
of
the
agree,
problem.
really.
Oh,
like
God,
you can be a bit messy sometimes, but to never like tidy.
No, there's no reason to be messy.
Colleen basically has also said, pull your socks up. How do you expect to have a child with this?
Well, your socks are on the fucking floor, mate. That's
with this girl if you can't even tidy
exactly.
That's true.
Shitty nappies everywhere. And then he's going to have a baby. Come on.
Oh, no, you didn't. In the comments section has said, what the hell did you expect?
Yeah.
What the hell did this bloke expect?
Yeah.
Set her free. If she comes back, set her alight, said Pirate Cove 2.
Sorry?
Oh, no.
Wait, what?
That's Pirate Cove 2. Set her free. If she comes back, set her alight. This is the comment section of the internet.
The internet.
This is the maddest one.
There wouldn't be an issue if he got off his backside and cleaned up after himself.
Yeah.
There are a couple of people who work from home and they keep the place tidy. It's
Exactly.
not difficult.
You have time.
Do it during your lunch break.
What did this guy expect when he wrote in? Be like, do you know what? Yeah, she's the real bitch here. You're a legend. No, you're an absolute penis, mate.
Yeah.
Clean up, tidy up, fix up, look smart. And with that...
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I
Well,
say thank you so much for
Hey.
coming on such short notice.
It was short notice.
Lloyd will
I feel like
be
I'm
on
sobering
tour
up now.
next year.
Deeply regretting saying yes to this.
Got anything to promote?
No, I've just finished my tour. So I think I'm going back out on tour with Jack Whitehall in June and July. So come and see me on my tour next spring. Is that all right?
Which will be spring 2024, which if you're listening to this in the future, it could be soon.
Yeah.
If you've only just discovered this podcast.
Yeah,
Could be happening now.
I'll be out. So LloydGriffith.com, I guess, for website, for tour details and stuff.
And if you've got any like good curtains or whatever, you want to send him a Pinterest, send that over.
Hillary's are quite good for curtains and blinds. Hillary's blinds. Hillary's
okay.
blinds. And I went blinds direct for my living room blinds. You measure it all. They talk you through it. There's a YouTube video and stuff. But I really, really enjoyed installing them myself.
Well, okay.
If you've got a problem, please get in touch at gotaproblemmate@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, rate and subscribe the podcast. Thank you so much.
And if you want to be a guest, just hang out upstairs at 21 Soho, having had 2 pints, and you'll just get on the podcast. So ignore the problems. Just come on and be a guest. Hang up here. They're just always recording. Just desperately looking for guests. Thanks for listening.
Kind of are always recording. Thank you very much. See you next time.